Hey everyone, I'm here today with Stu, and we are sitting in a beautiful location in La Mulata. And I met Stu when we were running the restaurant at La Costera, and you're an awesome person. When I saw you just now, I was like, I gotta do an interview with you, especially when you told me what you do here. Like, so you're an expat, and you've been living here for a while in Sosua?
Yep, 7 years now.
7 years, okay, so you know quite a lot of people. What is it that you do here to make a living?
I do property maintenance, basically most types of building work, painting, decorating, plumbing, little construction. I can do major construction if needed, but I try to stay away from that, just from the property management side.
Right.
You know, looking after properties. I've got guys who I can get in for gardening, anything like that. We do painting, decorating.
Painting, gardening.
The full maintenance of a property, whatever needs to be done.
Awesome.
We can do it. If I can't personally do it, I know good reputable people I trust, which I can get in.
Right.
And supervise them to do it.
Because that's the key, good reputable people that you can trust.
You can get plenty of them, or come out and do it. But if you walk away and leave them, they'll do it how they want to do it. So if I get people in, I always oversee to make sure they're doing it how I would want it done in my own house personally.
Right.
So they get it done right the first time and not be called back out again for repeat jobs on the same thing.
That's awesome, because construction is very iffy. And
here there's no regulations.
No regulations here.
There's no real building regulations whatsoever. So
okay.
It's if you see some of them walking around, you'll see them have a tape measure and a spirit level. He'll be classed as a qualified whatever.
Okay.
Might not know what he's doing, but he'll have his tape measure and his
tape measure and a truck with a ladder. In Canada, it's a truck with a ladder.
Professionals, you know.
So now with yourself, because just now Gino and I are sitting here and we saw you, and you said that you're working on a roof. And
yeah, I'm retiling a whole roof at the moment. It's a wood-based ceiling roof, which had concrete, tiles cemented on top. The guy was having problems with leaks, so we've now stripped the roof completely, took off all the asphalt, repaired all the damaged timbers that were under there. We then found there were some damaged joists, so we've taken half the roof off itself, replaced the 5 joists, and then ton and grooved the wood. Refelted it with good quality felt this time. It's like 5.5 mil thick. Relatted it, and it's getting new tiles put on now as we speak.
So that sounds just like what they would do at home. So you don't spare the construction quality.
No, we've got a good place. It's called Tech, and they do some real good tiles now.
Awesome.
Which is what you would get in your own countries, proper roof tiles. But they do all the felt type tiles here, and the aluminium type roofing.
Okay.
Whatever you want on, realistically. I mean, but this is it's a lighter version because you're only using lats and not cement on top of your roof. So you're taking less weight now off the wood. So there's less stress on the roof itself.
Okay, and the reason is because it's a hotter climate?
No, it's just because the way they do it originally is the only way you can put the original tiles on, you have to cement them down. They put like a chicken wire on top of the felt, so the cement grips to the chicken wire. So this way we put lats down and then screw the tile to the lats.
Okay.
So getting rid of all the cement, so you're halving the weight of the roof.
That's interesting.
Which makes it safer and stronger at the end of the day.
In terms of construction now, are the supplies cheaper here than they are in other countries?
Some things are, some things ain't. The problem is here is you can't always get them all in the same place.
Okay.
You might get 5 pieces in one Ferretta, 5 somewhere else, 5 somewhere else, or you have to travel all the way down to Santiago where the bigger Ferrettas are, like Obtura, Leon, which gives you a lot better variety. They're more like Home Depots and that.
Okay.
But hopefully, I heard rumours that they're on about bringing an Obtura or a Bayonne up to Puerto Plata, so if they do, that'll benefit the North Coast quite well.
And what about your pay?
Pay here is not great. Obviously, they come out with, a lot of people come out with, oh, well, I can get a Dominican cheaper than you and this, that and the other. 99% of the time, you'll probably have the same Dominican back repairing the same job he's already done. So it's costing you twice because they charge you again. Okay. I'll guarantee my work for 3 months.
Oh, nice. For 3 months?
Yeah, if it's my problem, I'll come out and fix it. If I go back and it's not my problem and it's just something else, then obviously they'll get charged for that. You know, I'll tell them it's not what I've done, it's something completely different. This is how much it costs you to repair. Do you want me to repair it or not, you know?
Okay.
A lot of times I back myself up because when I do my work and finish it, or while I'm doing my work, I always take photographs. So I've got like a little portfolio. So if I go back and you say, oh, that left-hand side taps it again, and I'll take a picture of it and say, well, it's actually the right side I repaired, not the left. So it's got, I haven't touched that side, you know.
Good
but
for
I keep
you.
a record for myself, and it helps protect me.
That's
and
right.
Also, you know, it stops people trying to take the mickey out of you. But you can charge obviously by the job, hourly rate or daily rate, you know. But if you can make 3,000 pesos a day on a day rate, that's a good wage.
Right. So you said if you can make 3,000 pesos in a day,
that's a good rate.
And that's roughly $60.
Something like, yeah, around about that, yeah.
76. Wow. So, but again, the living expenses are a little bit lower here as well. So if
a lot of the parts are cheaper. You know, plumbing parts are quite cheap here. But
are they?
Not in the UK, they're quite expensive.
Okay.
Sand cement's pretty cheap.
Okay.
Blocks to build, you know, obviously to build your buildings and that, and rebars, quite cheap. But you know, then you get other things that's quite expensive. But the quality is in what you pay.
Right.
The cheaper it is, the cheaper the quality.
Right. Exactly.
So the more you spend, the better quality you'll get, and the more it'll last.
Okay. All right. See, that's interesting because a lot of people want to come down and build homes. Now, aside from the construction part, you do property management. So if somebody already owns their place.
Yeah, we can look after it from, do maintenance. If they're renting it out, we can go in there and be their maintenance personnel.
Okay.
You know, they've got one person that the client can ring this number, he's their guy we use, and then I mean, I will do 24-hour call out if it has to be done.
Wow.
Obviously, sometimes you can do stuff, other times you might need parts, and obviously you can't get them. Okay. I keep a certain amount of sort of parts in my truck and in my apartment. I've got a shed. But you know, so you can only fix what you can fix if you've got the parts at the time to fix it.
Right.
But sometimes people just want that person to come out and look. So yeah, you know, this is it. I can turn it off, isolate it, or whatever. It's a leak. I'll be back in the morning. It's just a no water tonight. Okay. A lot of people don't know where their isolation valves are or taps like that, you know.
Okay.
And the other thing here is you get a lot of blocked drains, a lot of toilets.
A lot of blocked drains?
Yeah, because people put stuff down the toilet, like the toilet paper, which you're not supposed to here. The pipes and the drainage.
I'm sorry, can you say that again? Because we have a huge issue with that at home, Gino and I. I'm just going to be a little bit TMI right now, too much information. But when number 2 happens, Gino always puts the toilet paper in a garbage pail beside the toilet. Now, of course, women go number 1 and number 2, and we use toilet paper constantly. So one day, after number 1, you know, Gino was like, I need to go pee, I need to go pee, I need to go pee. So I had to move out of the way quickly, and he looks in the toilet, and he starts peeing on my toilet paper. And he's like, Mommy, you put toilet paper down the toilet? And I said, yeah, why? And he's like, you can't do that in the Dominican.
No.
Why is that?
Because they only use a 3-inch pipe, and not a 4-inch.
A 3-inch?
The bigger the pipe, then you can. A lot of the new buildings now are getting bigger pipes fitted.
Okay.
Because they are, like Casa Linda, trying to make them to American or Canadian standard.
Okay.
So you theoretically can flush toilet paper down there. But a lot of the old construction and that here, the pipes are too small, and what happens is it just blocks up. And once it blocks up, then you've got to try and jet it out or run it out or whatever. And that's why you have the little bin next to you.
That's why, because Gino even said to me, he's like, I'm like, I just don't like the smell when I have to clean out the little bin, right? Is it after every day you have to clean it out? And he says, okay, he goes, wait till the landlord comes and sees what you've done.
Scented bags to put in them. So
scented bags?
Yes, the bags have actually got a smell to them, like, you know, lavender or whatever.
Okay.
You can buy them to relieve that, or
you can just put a drop of oil in the bottom of a bag. Now you're giving
air freshener in the bathroom.
Right, exactly. I'm like, oh my gosh, but I'm getting used to it. So that's interesting. So thank you for that tidbit there.
That is a lot of the problems here. They come over and think, hey, just put it down the toilet. Next thing, you get a phone call, your toilet's blocked, whatever. You go out, you plunge it. Sometimes you have to find where the drainage is and then rod the drain. I've got drain rods from the UK, so you can put up the drain.
Whoa.
And then that helps unblock it, and then you often see how much what comes down. I mean, you get kids as well put stuff down toilets.
Kids, all right, yeah.
You know, I mean, it happened at my house. Our neighbour had kids. They only come over every now and then. Just after they left, I had problems with the drainage because they went from theirs and theirs into one pipe. So eventually I got it sussed out where it was, cleaned it out, and there was toys and all sorts.
Toys!
Which ain't from us, so we know where it was from, you know.
Right.
They're okay when they come back. I explained to them, and they sort of paid towards the work what was done. So,
oh, nice.
They didn't have to, but they did.
Right. That was nice of them.
Got the toys. There's your toys back.
Right, here's your toys. Identify whose toys is whose. And
yeah, that's the main problem. Yeah,
that's the main problem, is the plumbing.
Expats come in and they don't realise, and they just carry on as normal. Obviously, women's stuff.
Women too, right? Okay.
You know,
right.
Blocks up.
I would assume that. And so when it comes to like so when it comes to, especially when it comes to property management, you must run into that the most, clogged toilets, because
a lot of the call-outs of toilets, all the basic leaky taps, leaky isolation valves, because they're a real cheap metal. Some of them are plastic.
Oh.
And if you don't turn them on and off regular, they stick, they seize up. So when you do the work, go to turn it off, they snap. Or they leak. And then once they start leaking, they try and do it and it just leaks. So they're the main ones. Every now and then you've got to turn it off and turn it on just to keep it going. Like you should do at home in your own country. We do in England.
Right.
You find where your stopcock is, you turn it on and off every now and then to keep it lubricated and moving.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Stays in one place. It's like if you sit down too long, you get up, you're
right, yes.
So it's the same. If the tap's not being used, it's going to stay in one place and it'll end up rusting into one place.
Interesting.
And then when you need to turn it off, you won't be able to. So
okay.
Just silly little things like that, but they have to be, you know, it has to be done.
Okay, that's interesting.
And that's the main real plumbing problems, issues here really is the toilets and leaky taps and leaky sinks. Waste, sink waste and isolation valves.
Okay.
Other than that, there shouldn't really be any major water issues, you know.
Right. Now, I don't know if you would know this answer, but I've had a lot of people ask me this question, viewers from YouTube. How much does it usually cost to build, and I know the supplies change, the prices change often on the block of cement or whatever, but how much on average would it cost to build, like let's say a studio home or one-bedroom home?
Once again, obviously depends where you are, how much the land is to buy. You know, the closer to the beach you're going to go, the nearer the land's going to be. Average land's probably about $25 a square metre, so you've got that to consider, and then the price per square metre to build a property. Off the top of my head, I couldn't really give you a real...
Okay, $25 a square metre. That's not bad.
That's some, you know, other places you may get it to $16, $15 a square metre. It depends where it is, and it depends what you're looking at. If you've got somewhere where you might have an ocean view, that person's going to charge just that little bit more because you've got that ocean view.
Right.
You might be a mile away from the ocean.
Right. You got that view. That's right.
So, you know.
That's interesting. Okay, so now...
And obviously how you want it, what design you want. You know, you can make a basic box apartment, or you can have it, you know, you want that little bit extra, you want that, you want a nice kitchen in there, you want this, you know, until you know exactly what you want.
Right, true.
By design, you can't really give a full value.
Right, of course, too.
Studio, whatever.
Right, that's a very good answer. And now, so you do property management. Now, even if someone doesn't have a property and they're just renting somewhere, they could hire you to paint their apartment, to come in and check out the plumbing. All right.
If they've got any sort of problem, they, you know, I can come in and see electrical work. I've got a really good guy Basic electrical, no problem, but I got a really good fault finder guy.
Awesome. So
you know, you'll start off with say a yellow wire at one end, and by the time you trace it all the way back, it's blue.
right.
So it could have been joined 3 or 4 times, so you can't just go, well, it's that red wire because it might be yellow at the other end, you know. So
Right.
not as
It's
easy.
tricky. Right. So you have connections to whatever job you can't do.
Whatever I
You can always
do,
source
or
it out.
I think I don't really want to do that one, I can sub it out to someone I trust, and I'll make sure that they do what they're supposed to do.
Beautiful.
And all my guys I use are, I would say, trustworthy.
Awesome. Can you throw your number out for everyone?
Yep, it's 809-789-5335.
Can you say that one more time?
Yep, it's 809-789-5335. Or you can get me at First Property Services at hotmail.com.
First Property Services at hotmail.com.
Yep.
All right, that's awesome. And again, it's STU.
ART, Stuart.
All right, you take care. Thank you very
Thank you very
much. I enjoyed it.